And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jameson Taillon starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Now in the box, Jeff McNeil. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
The 1-1. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Here's Jed Lowry now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Still 1-2. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Liner toward right center. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
In now, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Conforto is there, one away. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. He stays alive, still 2-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number two hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's Starling Marte, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Josh Bell the next to hit. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Dickerson at second, Marte at first, one gone. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Two and 0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Pirates strand a couple. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Diaz waits on it. One away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Soft liner to the left side, and that'll be the second out.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's 1 for 5. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Broxton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Grounded to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting it, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Striding into the box, Elias Diaz will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Popped up. Bell is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
So digging in now, Noah Syndergaard. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson, but this will land untouched. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. At the start of the day, they're one of the most dangerous groups of hitters in baseball, ranking first in the league in both home runs and slugging percentage. But this is not just a team full of bruisers. As one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup that are multidimensional. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can leg out a double or triple when they find the gap. Safe to say this is a well-crafted offensive unit, guys.
No pitcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Davidson Tayo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. There to make the play is Frazier for the first down.
Now batting.
So with one away now,
Number
time for a
27.
check of the standings as you see that these guys find themselves 4.5 games back in the division race entering play. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. And no argument, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Croxton facing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Lifted down the line in left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. Wow. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. With runners in scoring position this season, Ramos is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So striding in, Michael Conforto, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Diaz has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Here's Robbie Cano now. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 1 and the Pirates nothing. Plate, Starling Marte. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And that misses for ball 4. So leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in, Josh Bell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
In now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Marte, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Now the 2-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Broxton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Ready with the 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
One left for Pittsburgh. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off to the net, the left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Two and one.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Two and one now to Cespedes. To 2-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Todd Frazier 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Into the box now, Keon Broxton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Hit hard to third. Moran ranges to his left. Go on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 1-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now batting, Kevin Kramer. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled off. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. The count to the Pirates shortstop.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
If I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Elias Diaz, the next to hit. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box, Jameson Taillon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Taillon sitting a little under 200, which for a pitcher, of course, isn't all that bad, really.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Diaz on at first, nobody out. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. 2-2, here it is. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Number 27.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Newman. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Here's the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Through 5 innings. All even now at 1-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Off for the Mets.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Noah Syndergaard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff McNeil. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And now a pitch on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Digging in, Jed Lowry. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Josh Bell. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike two. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball one. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Up next to the Pirates, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So stepping in, Colin Moran. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. This is pulled into right. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Striding in, Wilson Ramos. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. The 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jeurys Familia will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 27, Jeurys Familia.
Ready now, Kevin Kramer. He went deep last time up.
For the Pirates, the shortstop, number 44.
He's set, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. First delivery to him on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Familia is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. From the stretch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Todd Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Newman brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Two very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Juan Lagares will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Lagares.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 43 RBIs. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Ahmed Rosario will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 2-0 on the way is taken. Strike 1.
Count for 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. Wheeler to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Juan Lagares will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 12.
Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Mets, number 38, Justin Wilson.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and two.
2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
Ready once again, Josh Bell. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Oh and 2. Here it is. Frazier into foul territory. A pause and the 0-2 fouled off. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. And that's the third out. Pirates leave one. Still tied 1 apiece. Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Number 6.
Keone Kela will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Keone Kela.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Liner toward right center on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jed Lowrie.
Digging in once again, Jed Lowrie. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
In now, Wilson Ramos. And he lays off there 1-0.
1-0.
McNeil on second. Lowrie at first with no outs. The 1-1 pitch. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. None out. Runners at first and second.
Don't Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! 3-run home run down the line in right. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's the second out.
The first had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in, Todd Frazier. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Mets 5 and the Pirates 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luis Avilan, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 43, Luis Avilan. Now playing left.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Looped out toward third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Stepping in, Colin Moran, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One-0 count. Here it is. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. Fielded cleanly on to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kramer, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And it's fouled away. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Back up the middle. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-1 the final total in today's game. New York put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Justin Wilson gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.